National Day of the Girl today, and despite the advances made in empowering girls, the onset of puberty continues to hinder a significant number of girls from getting a proper education.
A special class is being held at Epworth High School in Harare, Zimbabwe, to ease these girls into the journey to becoming women. Teacher Rulombirimi explains that many are unprepared when puberty hits.
And some of them even go to the extent of crying, and it disturbs their lessons, concentration in lessons.
Some of these girls have been shamed and mocked by boys when accidents happen during their menstrual cycle, and often just the fear of an accident dumps down their participation and contribution in class.
I feel like I feel out of place.
I will be not able to participate in the class, or I will lose confidence on what I'm supposed to do because I will be feeling shy.
A month's supply of sanitary towels costs just $1 or 14 rand. But this is Epworth, where violent protests over poverty sparked rolling demonstrations in the capital. The United Nations says close to 3/4 of Zimbabweans live on less than $1.25 a day. Many of them live here, and buying sanitary towels for girls is not a priority.
Some of us who stay in this area, it's difficult for us to get $1 because that dollar would like to use it to buy some other things. So if you tell your parents that you want $1 to buy pads, they think that it's a waste of money. It's just overspending. So I think these sanitary pads they must be given for free to everyone, to every girl.
Simba Manyika is driving an initiative to ensure that no girl goes without sanitary pads, and he has a message to his old community.
Because we want to celebrate you as a girl, and we want to build your confidence.
He's an old boy of this school and witnessed firsthand the impact of the lack of access to sanitary pads on female learners.
Those girls at that stage, in those in the community, in the schools, do actually abscond school as much as 2 days every month. They might not be able to go to school, and if you accumulate that figure, by end of year they'll have, say, missed school for almost 2 weeks or a week.
Many at this distribution, organized by Manyika, squirming and giggling in embarrassment, but community workers believe that taboos need to be broken to save lives. She says some of these girls resort to using old rags, and we are seeing in our community younger and younger women being diagnosed with cervical cancer. It's because of poverty and ignorance. Charity group Action Aid says that 1 in 10 African girls skip school when on their periods. They believe that the provision of sanitary pads are not just a nicety, but an essential tool in the fight against poverty and injustice. Shingai Nyoka, SABC News, Harare, Zimbabwe.